Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that we're going to look at tonight is breaking news coming out of New Jersey. Now, the New Jersey Attorney General must have felt left out when Chicago basically started the lawsuit in partnership with Everytown for Gun Safety, a gun control group, to ban Glocks in the entire state of Illinois. Well, now New Jersey's getting in on the action too, and 11 other state attorney generals also signed. Is your state one of them? Yeah, watch this video. Everything will be linked in the description box below, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. Now let's get into this, beautiful people. Check this out. Platkin's back and gunning for Glock. Now, he's the Attorney General of New Jersey. This guy is the one who's been leading all the lawsuits against the different ghost gun manufacturers. Yeah. Let me show you some backstory, then I'll show you the letter and then the dubious states who have joined in. Attorney General Matthew J. Platkin and the Attorneys General for 11 other states and the District of Columbia have told Glock to preserve all evidence related to its line of Glock pistols, which can be easily converted into illegal machine guns with just one small, easy-to-make modification. The stuff that Katie and I are researching on the back to bring you after this, we are going to tie this bad boy together. But right now, let's just focus on what they're asking and make sure you are subscribed because there's some stuff coming. The state's letter to Glock was sent in the wake of the gunmaker being sued by the city of Chicago. In the lawsuit, filed March 19th, we covered it, Chicago alleges that Glock has known that the guns can easily be adapted into machine guns with the addition of an autosear, a cheap small device known as a Glock switch. The city said the machine guns have become a weapon of choice for criminals in Chicago. Well, that's weird because it's a gun control state. City. You know what I mean. It's a gun control apparatus that seems to have uncontrollable gun issues. By the way, we're talking about something that violates the NFA, federal law that's been on the books for coming on 100 years, and these guys are saying because criminals modify something outside of the norm of the product that it's a problem for Glock, even though it's in a gun control zone, which also violates the NFA. Like, how many ways do you want to look like an idiot? But anyway, let's continue. Quote, turning a pistol into a deadly machine gun could not be as easy as fitting Lego, or should not be as easy as fitting Lego pieces together, said Attorney General Matt Platkin. You know the funny part about Lego pieces? It takes a person to assemble the Lego pieces. Kind of like it takes a person to actually shoot somebody. Yeah, this whole argument, this entire thing is predicated on the idea that guns just do this magically. Ignore the person. It's the guns. The guns make themselves fully automatic. So now, guns used to just shoot people randomly. So now, they convert themselves automatically into machine guns. And then they shoot multiple people with their machine gun capabilities that they have self-evolved. Guys, anyway, let's keep going. Oh, goodness gracious. I can't wait to get to this letter. Wait until you see what they're asking. Both New Jersey and Illinois have laws that seek to protect the public by holding gun companies accountable for their actions. Oh, that's weird. Because we've been hitting on this a lot recently with Michigan having those laws that can sue gun manufacturers. Illinois passed them last year. Michigan and Illinois both are putting forward lawsuits this year, partner with Everytown for Gun Safety, gun control group. And now New Jersey is jumping on the Chicago one, which is also Everytown for Gun Safety, which would ban the entire gun manufacturer from the state of Illinois because of illegal modifications, according to federal law, in gun control zones. Just waiting for it to make sense. Anyway, let's keep going because none of this is by accident. So here's a brief snippet of these signees here. The other jurisdictions that signed the letter are the states of Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, Washington, and the District of Columbia. Okay, mostly gun control states. Pennsylvania is kind of right in the middle. But wouldn't you know it, look at the fingerprints on this one before I show you the actual letter. SAFE, which is an organization, is a first-in-the-nation office focused on firearm industry accountability. The SAFE office was established by Attorney General Platkin in 2022 to exercise the Attorney General's authority under the firearm public nuisance legislation and to facilitate the efficient and effective administration of laws pertaining to gun violence. Okay, so let me, just for anybody in the back, Matthew Platkin, the Attorney General of New Jersey, puts into effect a SAFE organization or office, which is focused on gun violence prevention. It's allowed to do that by the leftist governor who did it, Murphy. And after he put his own laws in place and his own office in place, now he's joining in lawsuits which are going against a gun manufacturer. Any kind of corruption here? Any type of... No? Okay, let's get to the letter. I'm sure we'll find something in there. So as you can see, this is the State of New Jersey Office of the Attorney General, March 26th, 2024. This is breaking as of about an hour ago. So this right here is on a reply of the City of Chicago versus Glock Incorporated. That's the Every Time for Gun Safety lawsuit sham. And this is going to the General Counsel of Glock. He's about to be real busy for a minute. We write to express our deep concern about the allegations raised against Glock by a gun control organization with an outcome that they determined, with a determined outcome of which they want to ban all guns. Nothing biased there. In Chicago versus Glock, we hereby notify you of Glock's obligation under the laws of our respective states to preserve all documents related to those allegations for potential future production. They want all the documents of all models and all research. They want everything from Glock, okay? We have followed the mounting reports about devastation and public terror caused by Glock handguns that became illegal machine guns when fitted with cheap, ubiquitous inserts known as switches or auto sears. Magically, again, evolved by themselves. No human involvement whatsoever. These unfolding horror stories exemplify the extraordinary danger of automatic weapons on our streets and demonstrate why they are so strictly prohibited. Worse yet, these are not isolated events or coincidences. Machine gun Glocks. That's a new one. And the switches to make them have been proliferating with increasing frequency. You guys seem to remember the ATF specials that we did on this channel where we focused on why they continue hitting the same number. It looked like this. ATF seized more than 5,400 machine gun conversion parts and up an increase of 570%. Those numbers should sound very familiar because we covered them on this channel. We said the reason that they're hitting these over and over again is to be determined, but they're doing it on purpose. Boom. These people are predictable. That's why we do what we do. That's why you subscribe, and that's why we fight for freedom. Because let's just be honest, it's kind of like reading a script that you know is going to happen, and you just continue to watch it happen. Because they don't have any unique thought. It's just same thing: rinse, wash, and repeat. The actors stay the same. The actors change, but the script stays the same. In light of the foregoing, here's the demands. We hereby request that you preserve for future production all documents in your custody or control from January 1 of 1987 to the present related to the conversion of Glock semi-automatic handguns into automatic weapons through the use of switches or similar modifications. Modifications, again, evolution. The second thing, the design and development of Glock pistols with respect to their semi-automatic function, including but not limited to documents relating to their receptiveness to being made to function automatically. Your knowledge about all state and federal laws relating to Glock switches and converted Glock machine guns. And the last part of 3 is that can be converted using Glock switches and whether or not you complied with such laws and upheld such responsibility. 4, financial information relating to Glock pistols, including profit, manufacturing cost, and distribution cost, as well as the cost of developing and or implementing any alternative design choices that were available or considered, and any public-facing marketing or advertising related to Glock pistols, including any representations about their supposed safety, lethality, modularity, semi-automatic function, or speed at which they fire. For everyone in the back. Tell me you're fishing without telling me you're fishing for more gun control propaganda down the road. Tell me how much money you made. Tell me your production cost. Tell me your distribution cost. Tell me every bit of profit that you make inside and out. I want to know everything about your business model to ensure you're providing safety for the population. And then when this lawsuit falls through and nothing happens because it's completely stupid and idiotic, the gun control groups who have the exact same information because they're named on the lawsuits now have all the production costs, all the profit margin. They have everything that they need to know to destroy you in a marketing campaign against you making blood money through guns. You get kind of like that. This is insanity. And we are looking at the weaponized lawfare of the attorneys general across this nation against an individual manufacturer because criminals convert machine or semi-automatics into machine guns, which is violating the NFA in a gun control city. What? That's what I've got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.